based off of The Helper, Wander Over Yonder episode. Wander was panicking. He was clearly panicking. Wander was panicking. He couldn't find anybody to help. He couldn't find anyone to help. And he felt like he was going insane. He felt like he was going insane. Lord Hater wasn't trying to conquer any planets. The girl that tried to help was just faking it for a movie, etc. Eventually, he couldn't take it anymore and snapped. He's currently running around asking everyone if they needed help. He eventually spotted the Powerpuff Girls and ran in their direction. You! Do you need your shoes? Do you need your shoes polished? Do you need help carrying anything? Any assistance or advice at all? Blossom. Well, one of my sisters of our Powerpuff Girls team got a bit bruised, hurt from our last fight with Fuzzy Lumpkins, and her wounds are making her tear up emotionally. Buttercup. Bubbles, quit being such a sob. It's just a little injury. No big deal about it, even if it hurts much. Bubbles. I hate to feel a pain when I try to get up. It hurts. When I try to get up, it hurts. I tried to be strong enough. I tried to be strong after the fight. I tried my best to be strong after the fight, but that big meanie had a strong banjo bash on me. Blossom. We're trying our best to healing her. We're trying our best to heal her. To heal the healing. We're trying our best to heal her. To heal her. But I don't want our powers to only make it worse. Especially if we couldn't get enough of any first aid kits to bandage her or heal her. To bandage or heal her. Buttercup, if you want to help her out, be our guest. Be our guest, I guess. Wander nodded. He nods. Wander nodded. He nodded with a smile. He nodding with a smile. He nodded. Wander nodded with a smile. He was absolutely delighted to have found someone. He was delighted to found someone to help out, and he quickly walked over to Bubbles. To Bubbles. Of course. He knelt down next to Bubbles, taking her arm in his hands as he analyzed the wound. This doesn't look good. Bubbles. It's also on my leg too. Buttercup. Stop being such a wuss. Just shake it off or rest, it'll be gone. Blossom. Shh. Let's just let him do what what he does best, okay? Let's just let him do what he does best, okay? Wander nods. Wander nodded. He nodded, nodding, and checked her leg as well, wincing as he saw the bruise. Oh, and that definitely does not look good either. He then sat back on his knees, on his sneakers, thinking a bit, thinking. Can you tell me what happened? How does happen? He asked Bubbles, keeping his tone soft. Can you tell me what happened? Bubbles. While during our fight to defend some spots here from fuzzy lumpkins, I was trying to bring a strong fight with most powers and swing from behind him to fight, but he that furry pink villain Fuzzy, using this instrument, attached strings, and the banjo itself almost crushed me and bashing that I tried to fight back with all my strength, and it was hard. It was hard like a rock. Wood. It was hard like a rock, hard wood. Blossom. Turns out the villain tried to outplay us in a unnecessary tactics as possible that almost killed one of us. Buttercup. But we can still handle it. We're strong, not wimps. Not wimps. Wander listened intently to Bubbles' tale, his expression twisting into a mix of concern and anger. Once she's finished, he was clearly not happy about this fuzzy villain. That's horrible. Well, that's just horrible. That's horrible. He then took a deep breath and focused back on Bubbles. Can you get up? At all? Or do your wounds hinder you? Can you get up at all? Or do your wounds hinder you? Bubbles. Both. Even if I had to use some of my powers to heal myself, it'll get worse and even more painful. I try to move, but it's like my bones from my leg and arm has already been crushed after I got bashed by fuzzy lumpkins. Blossom, do you think you know how to heal her? Wander nodded at Bubbles' words, giving her a sympathetic look. I see. This is worse than I originally thought. He then turned to Blossom, his expression becoming more determined. Normally in situations like this, I would recommend just keeping the wounds clean and allowing them to heal naturally. But I believe more needs to be done in this situation. Bubbles. Buttercup. And like what? Wander stood up and started pacing around the area thinking, well, for starters, she's definitely going to need some type of brace for her arm and leg. He looked down at Bubbles' wounds, his gaze lingering. And something to help with the pain is definitely going to be necessary as well. Blossom, I guess so. Have you been prepared? Have you been prepared with anything like that, just in case? Bubbles. Wander stopped pacing and nodded confidently. Yes, I can create a makeshift splint for Bubbles' arm and leg. Thankfully, I have the supplies necessary on hand. He knelt down in front of Bubbles once again. Now, this might hurt a bit. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. Bubbles wrapped around Wander tightly, worried. Blossom, it's okay, Bubbles. Just stay calm and hold Wander tight. If anything hurts or stings you. Buttercup, she's already stringed up as it is. Blossom, Buttercup, you can be sarcastic about the situation later. You can be sarcastic about the situation later. Maybe later. But now let's focus on calming Bubbles down. Wander gave Bubbles a comforting smile as she clung to him tightly. Don't worry. You're in good hands. He quickly got to work, creating the makeshift splints. After a few minutes, he was finished. There we go. This should help keep your arm and leg stable, so the wounds can heal properly. So that way the wounds can heal up properly. Bubbles sniffled by surprise. Her eyes streamed with emotional tears as she smiled, stunned. Buttercup, whoa, impressive. I guess that was kind of easy that I wasn't expecting. Blossom, wow. Wander smiled proudly at Bubbles, feeling a sense of accomplishment. Easy as pie. He then turned to Blossom. Now, how about those painkillers I mentioned earlier?